This is the Deathsphere 13 and welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks. Now I'm here in my T29 and this game, you're gonna see me do a lot of stuff that you don't see most people do on this map simply because it's not really recommended. But hey, someone had to do it. But I'm in top tier, very hilly map. I'm expecting to head towards the center of the map and just crush it there. Or so I hope so. You see, the team is gonna, well, the enemy team is gonna do something that you don't really, you should expect in random battles, because people in random battles don't tend to have the greatest idea as to what to do with their life. And that being said, there's a KV-2. The KV-2 doesn't really have gun depression. It's a very tall tank, and it's headed towards the hill. You know, the one place where it might possibly be shot without being able to return fire. I know, that just seems weird to me. Apparently not to the KV-2 driver, but just to me. But I've been spotted, not in any real threat of being shot at, and I keep advancing towards the hill. I apologize for, you know, that whole side of the screen where it's, you know, doubling up the speed, well, what's being typed in and set and whatnot. One censored, one non-censored. I don't know why the replays are doing that. I'm actually quite tempted to just shut that off for the entire thing, but there's really no one spotted on the enemy team. And there's a T20 over here who has spotted me, doing a good job making sure nobody's headed around this way. But it seems a little too good to be true that he's all alone. And there you go. There is one of the new premium tanks. And he wasn't quite expecting a T29 over him. And there's a light tank. So there's definitely some opposition over here. So he's fired. Put a good shot right to a cheek. And I'm a little worried about that T20. Simply because he's got my flank. And Japanese medium? Well, not for long, that's for sure. And I'm actually quite surprised he didn't, you know, pop up over the ridge for a little bit. He did get shot at, if I remember correctly. But, hello! You see, the turret of the T29 is not something you shoot at. And with how I'm angling myself, you're not going to get through it. You're just not going to get through it. Don't know, well, I guess that was a tier 5 tank destroyer. It wasn't really the best place for him to be. You don't get up close and personal in a tank destroyer. At least one like that where you don't really have armor. So I'm a little worried about that T20. Something just doesn't feel right. So I'm hugging this wall, trying to make sure that if at a moment's notice he pops up, I can always put a good shot into him. Anyone showing up over there? No. Okay, so keep going forward. That's when, you know, he shows up. And congratulations, but you used your last dying breath to put a good shot into me. And there's a Cromwell B up there. Okay. Let me just angle myself against the hill just in case he pops back over. I mean, I'm in no rush. Support is still being waited on a little bit, and it's gonna be a little while before they catch up. But now all that's been taken care of, I can safely start just moving across the field. And I'm really expecting that Cromwell B to come charging down the hill to either A, intercept me, or try and outflank the allies that I have down on the 1-2 line. There's a Cromwell B. Okay, so can I get into a position where I can put some effective fire into him? And admittedly, I tunnel vision. I mean, who doesn't? I get spotted. You know, stupidly stopped for a couple of seconds, go, what the fuck is that? And then I just continue realizing that I can't see anything. And, oh, it looks like he can see me. I wasn't expecting him to be there. I really, really was not expecting him to be there. But there is a simple fix to that. Oh, artillery. Well, bye.
The gunner is dead. We're trying to cover for him.
Ow. With the fall of one, the other hits me. I'd call that a pretty good trade. And I run into the route because I'm still not, you know, fully used to using the hotkeys. I spent my first 2 years of playing World of Tanks without using any consumables or premium ammunition, just to kind of see what it would be like. Obviously, I didn't do the greatest, but it did teach me a lot of things, and I didn't get dependent on, okay, I'm going to need this, okay, I'm going to need that. I'm not going to pop out there because I don't want to be tracked and then obliterated. So a quick auto aim, artillery puts another hit into me. I think of going for a ram and then I go, you know what, nah, East Case mate, you can't stop me. And now for that guy up there on the top. You know, I've done pretty good, but there wasn't a lot I could do. What I was trying to do is get up underneath his gun, but sometimes you just can't win. But anyway, that is one big high caliber award for me. Something I don't get all the time, and a first class spotter. I felt like I did pretty good, but anyway, this has been the Despair 13. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share. It really does help out the channel. If you want to keep up to date with my uploads, please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to show up for any of my live streams, just go down to the email down in the email. That's where you send replays. But down in the description is my email for replays and my Twitch account. This has been the Despair 13 signing off. Bye.